The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated to. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free. What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers. We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume. The ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. The bird flu is a lie, the swine flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the police made you die. It caused cancer and it cost a lot of people their lives. Do y'all know about Bohemian Grove? How the world leaders sacrificing children in robes? Lucifer is God in the public school system. I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
It would be so nice if people would just listen, right? But people will not open their eyes. They just want to follow the other sheep right to the slaughter. How's everybody doing today? It is April 28th, 2021. This will be a quicker video just to update you on these few stories that I saw a couple days ago. Then tonight in the live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will go over a bunch of stuff, some amazing information that has just continued to be shown to me, and I know I am supposed to share it with you. So please join me tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, over on the backup channel, ErikSeesAll 2. That's the number 2. Alright, let's get into this, okay? This is kind of going to go with what we've been talking about, how they're going to pretty much, they will for sure eventually, but force people, if you don't have, right, if you haven't rolled up your sleeve, you're not going to be able to go to work, right? You're not going to be able to do this, that, or what, but one of them for sure is they're not going to allow you to make a living, right, if you don't obey them. So look at this. This is from the 18th, so 10 days ago. It says, New York State adds new CV jab rules for nursing homes as workers decline the jab. It says, nearly half of New York's nursing home workers haven't gotten the CV19 jab, so the State Department of Health is putting more pressure on the facilities to bridge the gap. Says Health Department's brass issued new guidance late Thursday that requires nursing homes to offer an opportunity to receive the jab to all consenting residents and staff by April 29th and within 2 weeks of a new hire or a new admission. It says both the staff and residents who opt out will need to sign paperwork acknowledging that they are declining. We'll stop here. That's a massive part of this, okay? You have to always look at this 2 different ways, 3 different ways, whatever it is. But what they're doing here, this isn't where they're going to say you know, 100%. If they don't come and get this jab, then they're going to lose their job. But no, what do you have to do? You have to sign paperwork, which will then what? Create a digital document, right, that is showing your name that says, I declined getting this jab, okay? So that's massive. This is how they're going to be able to start to weed everything out, to divide the ones that they're still, trying to figure out. This all comes into the last phase, which eventually means them coming for you and I, because we will never conform to what they're trying to get us to do, okay? It says facilities that don't comply with the new rules may be penalized up to $2,000 per violation. It says they're trying to get people jabbed and they're trying to incentivize it. Yeah, of course they are. It says Michael Balboni, executive director of the Greater New York Healthcare Facilities Association, said of the new requirement. It says only 60% of the workers in the facilities statewide had gotten the shot since December, and just 56% of the staff in the 5 boroughs have received the jab. It says by comparison, 80% of the nursing homes residents statewide have been jabbed, and 73% in the city have gotten the jab. It says the residents aren't the problem. It's the really low jab rates with the staff. See? So the workers. And of course the residents aren't the problem. You forced it on them. If you've been in these things, in these nursing homes, they were forcing it on them. They didn't have a choice. So I love that they say, oh, the residents aren't the problem. Of course they're not the problem. You're not giving them a choice. You're not letting their family get to them. You're not letting them see their family, etc., etc. It says, a DOH spokesperson said the emergency regulations were necessary in order to ensure that no jabs are going to waste and anyone who wants to get jabbed is easily able to. Yeah, emergency guidelines, right? That's it. They're just going to continue to do this type of stuff, just like they just changed the guidelines on the mask that I talked about last night. Now if you're fully jabbed and you go out, you can not wear a mask, and you can even, not wear your mask around people that aren't jabbed. It makes absolutely no sense. Like I said last night, there is no way you're going to be able to just by just by looking at them standing around. How would you be able to, tell? How are you going to, oh, well, he has it, he doesn't have it, they've gotten the jab. It's just impossible, but that's the whole point, is to blur the line so that there is no way possible, just like they did with the symptoms, with no symptoms, right? Every symptom under the book, and then also no symptoms. Well, that all ties together. They're going to use the same tactics right here, all right? Not only that, look at this. This is another way they're pushing, oh, none are going to get wasted, and it's anyone who wants to get jabbed is easily able to. See how they're still trying to, fake like it's okay, it's still your choice, right? Oh, we're just trying to look out for them, right? We're just trying to help you, so if you really want to get jabbed, we can give it to you. We'll make it easy, because they're always there to help you, right? Yeah, right. It says nursing home operators have known all along that CV jab is one of the best ways to protect residents and staff from this dangerous virus. Yeah, how did they know that, right? How did they know all along? I'll tell you how they knew all along, because all they did is listen to a bunch of so-called experts up there lying. Says, inexplicably, numerous nursing homes are letting jab doses sit on the shelves, and that's why the DOH recently enacted emergency guidelines requiring nursing homes to offer all consented, unjabbed, existing, and new personnel and residents an opportunity to get jabbed. Yeah, that's right. Give them an opportunity to get jabbed. Pretty soon that will not be get an opportunity. It will be you are going to get the jab. Says one nursing home official claimed the guidelines were released without enough consultation and argued they don't take into account the changes facilities will face adhering to the rules. The problem is nursing homes are having a hard time getting the jab. See, this is how they always manipulate it too. Oh, it's just because they don't have enough, but everybody's still willingly doing it. Trying to make it to be the narrative that it's, the majority believes in this jab and that it's safe. Says the source said that the 14-day rule would be difficult to abide by because nursing homes will be reliant on pharmacies, counties, and other entities to make the doses available. Says it is also challenging for the facilities to access smaller quantities of the jab, which could lead to waste. Said it's just another example of the state going off on its own without talking to anyone who runs a nursing home. Well, of course they're not going to talk to you. They don't care what you think. They have a plan. They're going to follow it. Said the source said the recent exodus of the DOH staffers has compounded the problem, and a lot of the state's best health experts have left. There it is, the health experts, right? There's just a whole lack of communication. This whole thing. Why would you roll this out and never talk to the nursing homes? They said. I just explained it. They don't care. They have a plan. They're going to do it. They don't care what you think about their plan. It says the DOH made numerous attempts in February and March to conduct outreach with the nursing homes and claims some facilities weren't responsive. Well, great, I'm happy. Whoever these ones are that are not being responsive, they're doing a good job. You got to do everything you can to fight back. But like I said before, I will leave this link in the description. They are just non-stop trying to they're still in phase 2, right? The phase where they're trying to get anybody that's still on the fence, anybody that they think they can still persuade, they're going to go after them. Okay, and they have been, and they're going to continue. But now I have another article real quick I want to throw up here to show you how they are still doing that, like I just said, but now they've shifted into another part of the plan, another step. They're going after the children, okay, and doing it publicly. Look at this. And it's not just the children, I mean younger people, okay? Because this is just younger people. Listen to this. It says West Virginia to give young people a $100 bond to get jabbed. How much more are they going to try to bribe us, right? We've talked about this. They're giving away free donuts, free beer, free food, all different types of gift cards, getting pay at your job, everything. They're not going to stop, okay? Look at that. It says a U.S. state says it will offer young people a $100 savings bond if they receive a CV19 jab. Says West Virginia hopes that the payment for those aged 16 to 35 will motivate them to get the jab. Our kids today probably don't realize just how important they are in shutting this thing down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not shutting the virus down like you're trying to say you are, but shutting us down and completely controlling us. You know, it says, West Virginia had been among the top U.S. states for jab rates, but progress has slowed in recent weeks. See, that's it. That's how they're going to do this. Oh, well, you were doing a good job, but it's not good enough. We got to go and we got to get another round, then a booster, then another one, then another one. This will never go away. I can promise you, I would, bet everything that I have on it. It no doubt will never go away. It will always be with us some way, somehow, because they're not going to lose or give up this control. Everybody continue to pray. Please join me tonight on the live stream. It'll be on ErikSeesAll 2 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will get into a lot of good information, and we also will be able just to catch up and talk since I had not been able to post for about a week. So I will be there. I hope you're there, and, I love you all. Stay safe, stay strong. Remember, there's no fear, there's no panic. All this information I'm giving you is never to scare you, and just, please don't ever fear this. As long as you have your faith and you have that relationship with God, you have absolutely nothing to fear for. They are the ones that are scared. That's the reason everything is ramping up so bad. They know their time is running out. We'll talk to you all real soon. God bless.